So I'm Rachel Garton. I'm delivering this seminar which aims to give an overview of social housing and the impact of discrimination. So first of all, by way of introduction, I'm looking to cover the Equality Act 2010, the types of discrimination, its application to social housing and the action that can be taken in response to discrimination. I'm then going to discuss in some detail the request for reasonable adjustments in let property and also property to be let. And I would lastly move on to some recent case law in the area. So moving on to discrimination that can occur when someone is letting out accommodation. So a person who has a right to dispose of premises must not unlawfully discriminate against any person on the basis of a protected characteristic. The right to dispose of premises includes where a landlord lets out a property or a tenant sublets or assigns a tenancy. And unlawful discrimination includes refusing to let to someone, imposing different terms on which they offer to let to someone, and treat differently a person seeking to rent out a property. So where a bed or breakfast owner has a policy of refusing to let double rooms to unmarried couples, it has been held to unlawfully discriminate against gay couples. Harassment and victimisation by the person with the right to dispose are also prohibited, as is discrimination, harassment or victimisation by a person whose permission is required for the disposal. Now, as you'll be aware, landlords need to carry out, under the Immigration Act 2014, certain immigration checks on prospective tenants and licensees to see if they do have a right to rent prior to letting out their property. Now, an important thing to note is a landlord who only carries out certain checks on people on the basis of their colour or ethnic or national origins will be discriminating on grounds of race. And the government has published an anti-discrimination code of practice that advises landlords on how to operate check-in processes that are not discriminatory and in accordance with statutory equality duties.